Hey, what's going on out there? YouTube SEO020 representing JVS. I probably should have checked my Wi-Fi source just to make sure it wasn't going to automatically connect to something. Let me be very brief just because I need to get back home, eat some breakfast, take care of my family, maybe look at a little bit more Daredevil. It's been great so far. I stopped at episode 9. And to tell you the truth, I mean, I feel like Marvel's Netflix has never been better in terms of their shows. I mean, I think that Jessica Jones was more of a character piece where it was well acted, but it wasn't that explosive as the first season. But I personally felt like Luke Cage season 2 was great. I think that Iron Fist season 2 set up so much and had so much great character development and things to build on that I thought it was great in its own right. And it's been, established now at this point that Luke Cage and Iron Fist have been canceled. To my great dismay, because I felt like the way that Luke Cage season 2 was done and the way that it ended, I mean, at the end of it, I was like, I want to Heroes for Hire, but I was like, man, you've established so much. Like, what does this mean for this character at this point? Like, especially the way that Luke Cage is left off. Iron Fist, same exact situation, but even deeper than that because it makes way for not just a Heroes for Hire, but Daughters of the Dragon. You can label something instead of it being just Iron Fist, the Immortals or the Immortal Iron Fist. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways that you can kind of take anything coming from Iron Fist season 2. I was like, it's got to have like a season 3 now. Like, they definitely went exceedingly above what I thought the expectation is. Actually, Luke Cage season 1, the first half was great, but after Mahershala died, a character died, it was like the second half was kind of like it was really cartoony and it wasn't that good in so many different respects. But I still appreciated it, and I was like, all right, I'll give season 2 a chance, and it really exceeded my expectations. Iron Fist season 1 was not good. I mean, there's no way of kind of putting it one way or another, but I think that in every way, shape, or form, they improved on their season 2. And so it was kind of just like, man, it was kind of like a shot to the face. It's like, why go through the motions of putting people, with all these expectations of a season 2 and making it, and then you're like, okay, we're going to just cancel it. Like, even though it improved upon the things you wanted. It's kind of like the epitome of somebody saying, okay, I'm going to audit you. You failed all these different parts of this audit, but I'm going to give you an extension for a year to improve upon everything you've done. You improve and do double what you did last term, and you still get, audited and canceled or bankrupt. And so that's the way that I kind of feel about it. And it's sad because these are the two different things that I'm thinking about what's happening. And I know a lot of people have said it, that Disney streaming service, they've already established that Elizabeth Olsen has been established for a Scarlet Witch TV series, which I don't know how that's supposed to work. Your boy Tom Hiddleston has been established for a Loki TV series. That's already been in the works. And with these two cancellations, it can easily be that they're going to be moving towards the streaming service for Disney. I mean, I can easily see that Disney might make that move because personally, I feel like all the things that's been happening with Fox in terms of the Dark Phoenix saga, in terms of, oh my gosh, I forgot the other one with the kids. Yeesh, forgot it. But I really feel like that's a Disney push. I don't feel like that's Fox. I think Fox, if they had the opportunity, they'll go ahead and get them out as soon as they can and make another one. But I think this is more of a Disney push, and I think this might be connected to what's going on with Netflix right now. But alternatively, and I'm praying that this is the actual situation, is that Iron Fist season 3 and Luke Cage season 3 can't exist because what they're trying to do is establish Misty Colleen for Daughters of the Dragon and Luke and Iron Fist for a Heroes for Hire. So just peep this. So instead of going and saying, all right, we're going to go through the motions of making a season 3 of Luke Cage, even though people have been petitioning for, Danny Rand to be with him, like, instead of going through all those motions, like, you make a Heroes for Hire, you know what I'm saying? The people that are behind Colleen Wing as being the new Iron Fist, they're like, yo, put her up with Misty and give her the Daughters of the Dragon. Especially now that you got, like, amazing characters like Mary Walker, you know what I'm saying? And they could have made that. So what I'm thinking is, it's either one of the two. I don't think that they're just calculatively like, all right, we're gonna cancel these, because if that was the case, they shouldn't have made anything past Iron Fist. They shouldn't. They shouldn't have. As a defender, they could have just like straight up put him on Luke's show or something else. So what I'm thinking is that they're establishing something in regards to a Heroes for Hire and Daughters of the Dragon. That's personally what I'm hoping for, and I'm praying that they are doing. The problem with this waiting game, it's kind of like a DCU situation. When DC, kind of like, all right, well, we've said this, and it doesn't back anything behind it, what it does, it escalates more dissension, negativity, and morale loss. And so the perception that a lot of people that I know saw Iron Fist Season 1, saw Luke Cage Season 1, but didn't see Luke Cage Season 2 or Iron Fist Season 2. And because they didn't see those, their opinion is like, oh, well, those shows are trash anyway. So, yeah, get rid of them. You don't want that public perception to be labeled upon these shows that actually elevated what they were their second seasons. You don't want that. And so my hope is that Marvel and Netflix decide that, okay, next week, now that we've gone these 2 weeks increments, we're gonna let you know Jessica Jones not only is staying where it's at because the third season is already being shot, but what we've decided, instead of making an Iron Fist Season 3 or a Luke Cage Season 3, we're going to make hybrid series and spin-offs off of those. And that way, that can keep and maintain the morale and the integrity and the possibility that people are going back, oh, so those things were set up in Season 2 of both of these shows? Oh, I'm going to go back and watch it. That helps elevate your content. Now, if the Disney side of this, which is the former, then I don't know, because Disney could do anything they wanted to. Disney could go and like say, all right, we're making Iron Fist Season 3, we're making Luke Cage Season 3, and you're going to have to wait for Heroes for Hire. You're going to have to wait for a Daughters of the Dragon, which doesn't make sense. The way that Iron Fist Season 3 or Season 2 ended, they should go straight to a Daughters of the Dragon with Colleen and Misty. They should. And with Danny Rand, and just saying the Immortal Iron Fist, or just saying Danny Rand, the Immortal Iron Fist, would make more sense. So to me, it's just, I don't know what their process is, if it's Disney or if it's Netflix making that calculated spin-off move like I'm thinking. If that's the case, I feel like that would make the most sense, and that would be the best thing moving forward. But they have to make some kind of notation and statement soon, because if they don't, it changes the perception of both of these shows. To me, both of these shows have improved themselves, and people don't know that. If you're looking at on Twitter and you didn't even look at Luke Cage Season 2, you're like, yeah, it was some garbage anyway. So it is what it is, and that's not the case. It's not. I implore you guys, any of you guys that haven't seen Luke Cage Season 2, please do yourself a favor, because it's great. Your girl Alfie Woodard as Mariah is amazing. Your boy that did Bushmaster is amazing. In Iron Fist Season 2, Mary Walker, your girl Alice, Eve, nailed that. She nailed it, bruh. The brother and sister pack, best acting out of all the Marvel series, except for right now, Vincent D'Onofrio is killing the game with Daredevil Season 3. And I need to go and get some food. Hold on, let me look and see what one of y'all's comments was. Do you think Marvel will add these shows to Marvel streaming? That's what I'm thinking. I hope it's not. Iron Fist for Hire possible for Disney streaming? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they could easily go and add both of those spinoffs to Disney's streaming service. But I'm hoping that they allow this, because I mean, it's weird, because they already established that Danny Rand will be working with Netflix continues. So like, he'll be still used in process with the characters. But how is he going to be used if Luke Cage is gone? Like, that right there to me was like merit for me to create this video, because where is Danny going to go? He's not going to go to Jessica Jones. He's not going to go to the Punisher series. And even if a Moonlight or anything else gets created, like a Blade or anything else, like, he's not going to be on that. So he's got to go to Heroes of Hire. Like, it's not even an option, bro. So that's just my thought. Runaways was dope. Cloak and Dagger is a...
Sorry, guys. My phone died. It always happens. This legit always happens. I apologize. I I was on a roll. I was on a roll. Let me go back and try to read some of you guys' questions or comments. I think the last thing I said was that Cloak and Dagger directly connected to Luke Cage through something that Misty Knight said, of course, through the other detective that's on Cloak and Dagger. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Whoa, Mustack Reviews. Love you, man. Absolutely agree. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. God bless you, man. Thank you so much. Eric, boys, shout out to Eric. Netflix is the only one that can cancel Marvel shows due to the contract, I think. Hey, everyone. Did I miss something? Yes, Luke Cage did get canceled, Dre. What the heck is up? Iron Fist, I get, but Luke Cage also WTF. It's possible due to lack of viewership. That sucks because I'm feeling quite confident season 2 after both shows. I completely agree. I completely agree. And I do think that if they weren't going to be planning any kind of spinoff, then Luke Cage season 3 should definitely have been made. What I thought they were going to do is they were going to make a Luke Cage season 3, and then the next thing, instead of making Iron Fist, it would just been called Heroes for Hire and then Daughters of the Dragon. And so now that that's not a thing, it has to be a Heroes for Hire because they've already established that Danny Rand will be continuing to be in these shows. But how? If Luke Cage is gone, how are they going to do that? Because they've already established they're not making a Defender season 2. Unless people keep on putting this meme like it's the Thanos' fault. Unless Thanos' snap is directly connected to what's going on with these Marvel shows, then yeah, nah, it doesn't work. You gotta have a Heroes for Hire. You gotta have a Daughters of the Dragon. Wonder will Disney streaming channel pick up Iron Fist? That's what I was kind of talking about. It's very possible. One of my friends, good friends, who I think is probably one of the best critics in the DMV area, even though he doesn't have his own established YouTube channel or blog, his name's Lucas. He's really about facts, and he really doesn't like Luke Cage or Iron Fist, but he did speak about something very specific that I didn't necessarily think about, is the viewership drop. What I mean by that is Iron Fist season 1, even though it was bad, had one of the highest rated viewings, period. So did Luke Cage season 1. And I don't know about the numbers for Luke Cage season 2 or Iron Fist season 2, but I know for a fact that there's at least 50% of the population that did not watch Iron Fist season 2 because Iron Fist season 1 was so bad. And so because of that, it is possible that the viewership did drop. And it's crazy because, I mean, now it's like the credibility of even thinking about imparting, okay, well, I'm going to look at this again. Now it's like, why look at season 2 if you've already canceled? Like, you've shown that you don't care about your shows. Do you watch Gotham anymore? Absolutely. I love Gotham. I'm sad that Gotham is only getting a 5th season. I really personally think that Gotham should have been picked up on a DC Universe or Netflix. I think that would be a win for Netflix if they picked up Gotham for a season 6. That's just me. But yeah, this was really all about me talking about my thoughts with Luke Cage season 2, Luke Cage season 3, and Iron Fist season 3, that I think, and I'm hoping and praying that instead of these just being canceled, that they're going to formulate these new shows coming off of it with great women casting for Mary Walker, Misty Knight, Colleen Wing for Daughters of the Dragon, and then getting a Heroes for Hire where you can add in like a relationship connection to Jessica Jones and all these other characters, and even more heroes and villains with the Heroes for Hire with Danny Rand and Luke Cage. Let me know what you guys think. Please leave a like. I'm sorry for the drop off. My phone died. I'm sitting here in my car. I need to go and eat some food, eat some waffles or something. And then I'm going to continue to watch Daredevil season 3. And it's been amazing. I'm on episode 9, and it's definitely the best. I'm going to go ahead and say this publicly. Daredevil season 3 might be one of the best comic book shows I've ever seen. Ever. And I'm going to leave it at that. I got to go. I'll try my best to try to put some kind of reactions up for Daredevil season 3 on YouTube. But right now, if you want to go to our Patreon, we've got at least the first 4 episodes on our Patreon. If you want to be a Patreon supporter, all you have to do is just plug $1 per month, and you guarantee anything that we've got as far as reactions on Patreon right now. But I gotta go. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Oh, the Patreon link is patreon.com/JVS_Patreon. All right, I gotta go, guys. Peace.